cat here. While you're looking at Roxy, my lovely cat, this is the overview slide talking about what this whole video is. The first two parts are just updates and my plans for February of this year, and then we get to the meat of the whole video, a project I plan on working on. So, with that said, let's get started. And the first thing I want to talk about is an update. If you've noticed, I changed my name from Supercat to Supercat with a 10. And the reason being is it was advice from a friend, Victoria. She's been mentioned on this channel. We've been doing streams together. Yeah, she basically suggested on one of the Dead by Daylight streams that I change my name. At first, I wasn't really open to it, and then I gave it some thought and thought, well, she's right. Not surprising. She usually has, and really does, have good ideas. I recommend checking out her channel. But the point of it is, I put the 10 part of the name to combine my Twitch name, which was Wakanda_Forever10 and Supercat. The other reason being is Supercat was taken on Twitch, so I kind of had to combine the names as a way of making it easier. So yeah, you're gonna see Supercat 10 pretty much everywhere from now on. Plus, it's a happy medium between what my friend suggested and what I wanted to keep. So I hope you like it, but you can still call me Cat. Everybody does. And I'm just used to it. So, moving on to February updates. And my plans for February, besides my project I will get to later, are putting some love poem videos or shorts throughout the month. February I've always viewed as the month of love more than anything else. It just literally, the first thing I think of is Valentine's Day, not President's Day, and also other holidays that might be on February. I don't really want to touch on because I don't want to get canceled. And also, they're not my main focus. Not for me. But that's not to say that they aren't important either. Anyway, moving on to the point. I will be making love videos or shorts depending on my schedule. That is all you need to know right now. Love is going to be more broadened over time. In other words, it's going to be more than what you think. As for Twitch streams, I'm probably going to finish Batman more, but try to get as much Dragon Age Inquisition as I possibly can. And whatever games I throw in, that's just because I can. Besides the Dead by Daylight streams I do with Victoria. And I may or may not work on the fanfic. I wouldn't put my hopes on it right now. I think I might be putting a lot more on my plate than I think I want to right now. You know how your eyes are bigger than your stomach? Yeah, that's literally probably what I'm thinking of. So not everything is set in stone, but it is a plan of sorts. So, okay, enough with the updates and my plans for February. Let's get to the real reason we're on this video. My project for February and onward. Mainly, the project I'm starting this year. And let's get started with the next slide. So, what is this project? What am I talking about? Well, this is going to be a collection of poems, basically in this channel's case, a poem mini-series I'm starting for this channel. I'll give a bit more context as to this later, but they were poems I wrote a long time ago that I want to see where this goes. But the story goes something like this. Adrena and Crystal have a brother. They actually have two. And from oldest to youngest, it goes Bryce, Eric, Adrena, Rose, and Crystal. I mention these from oldest to youngest because you might be hearing a lot more about them sometime on stream, but you'll be hearing a lot more about Bryce in this series. It's going to talk about Bryce's deals with his powers and abilities over light and shadow. But this is going to be told from a different point of view. See, that's where you come in. You're the English teacher reading all these poems as a final project that you have asked your class to do. Now, Bryce is one of your students. You receive a poem collection talking about these experiences. And you have to give a grade because that's what you're supposed to do. But you're also noticing a pattern in these poems, like they tell a real story. So here's the thought. How would you react as a teacher or a person reading these poems? That's my whole thing. So, all in all, it's just going to talk about shadows and people. Trust me, you're going to love it if you're into interesting shadow stories. Leave your thoughts on this down below in the comments. So I mentioned I would talk about the backstory behind this, project. For starters, the characters for, the Bell family, we'll say, have been around for a long, long time. But that's a story for another day. What inspired this project was actually, it was an old final project of mine for an English class that was creative writing. And I was looking back at it, realized these poems could be better used for videos, and I kind of asked Victoria for advice, and I'm going for it. Again, I will leave her channel's links down below. Really should check her out. Trust me, she's really good at content, advice, all that stuff. Totally recommend. Anyway, back to the backstory. So, yeah, mainly, the Bryce has been around for ages. The old final project of mine, I just decided to put for this channel, and that's why I'm kind of announcing it now, because I wanted to see where this project goes, and I really wanted to make use of it. Though, all in all, there are a few ideas I have in touching this old final project up, making it better than it was when I originally turned this in, so it won't be exactly like I wrote it for, my final project. It might be even better. So this might be broken up into more poems than I originally had. And I wanted to mix things up a bit for myself. Okay? So that's mainly the back. So what is the reason and how long? I pretty much touched this up in the last two slides, but I'll summarize it. I mainly wanted to try something new and different for the channel, and I've been, like I said in my recap, writing poems. So I thought to mixture poetry and storytelling and see where that goes. I've just been kind of wanting to experiment with that for a while, and I'm hoping you guys like it. I plan on starting this project this month, but I don't know how long this will take to complete, but you will see the first video sometime soon. But I can't say when, because I don't know when that will be, but I have jotted down ideas and thoughts, so it is in the works. Just no date yet. But I am starting on this. With this video being in February, it will start. So, yep, as soon as I can get the next video out and all that, you will definitely know how long it will be if you are in the future. Overall, here are some things to summarize on. I changed my name for the better. Love poems might be videos or shorts. My poem project starts this month in February. The project will tell the story about Bryce Bell, and keep an eye out for more updates. I post them on the community channel, the community page on this channel. Basically, just look at my YouTube channel. You find it in the community tab. You know where to find it. Look there, should be fine, and you'll see all the updates for everything I can think of. So, check it out, along with any other videos that I may have done or any streams I might have uploaded. Yep, I upload streams there too. Check it out. Thank you so much for taking the time to watch this video and to get to have a good idea of what my plans are, what the updates are, and what I'm currently working on right now. So I appreciate it. Do check out Victoria's channel, as I have mentioned about several times on this video. But I want to give her as much love and support as she has given me so far. So do give her some love. Tell her Cat sent you. All that stuff. Peace.